So I always wonder, some of our parents have gone through, or our ancestors have gone through such difficulties. My mother was in Russia. There were people who were Holocaust survivors. And yet, you know, they don't talk about life the way, yet we talk about being traumatized because someone looked at us in the wrong way.
Right.
Are we less resilient as a generation? Like, why are we talking so much about trauma and so much about our needs? Or is this just something that we are more aware of?
I don't think we're less resilient. I think the resilience has a different flavor. I do think that there was something lost in the generation that, in the generation that didn't acknowledge their emotions, right? And
Mhm,
many of them were very productive and did wonderful things, but it really showed in their parenting and it showed in their family life, right? And they weren't very happy, joyful people sometimes. And that was hard
mhm,
sometimes for their kids. I think that what we want is more than resilience is fortitude, right? That real ability to face a challenge in life and handle it well, right? That being said, you know, are there some things the flavor of it is different, right? Like it's not like, oh my gosh, a mob of people, intent on killing me was just pursuing me. It's like my boss just threw this on my desk at 5 o'clock. But the sensation of, oh my gosh, what do I do right now? Right, does feel the same. The question is,
mhm,
convincing your nervous system that, nobody's standing over you with a knife. It's just a boss that you have to say no to. Right. I think
mhm.
that's, a little bit different. I think that,
But
you
are
know,
we too coddled as a generation? What do you think?
I don't really think so. I just think we're more aware of it and more willing to talk about it. And
Mhm,
I think that we what we have to do, if you look at that generation, I have this sometimes from the older generation when they'll say to me like, you talk to kids too much about emotions. Like in my time, we didn't have emotions. The thing is like if you don't have emotions, emotions have you. Because you do
mm,
have
mhm,
emotions, right? You
mhm,
have to learn how to deal with your emotions in a way where it serves you.
mhm,
But that being said, it's hard. Like I was actually on NPR today and they were talking about how, maybe it's because the generation of adulting is hard is now saying parenting is so hard. Adulting is
mhm.
hard. I always say
Right.
adulting is really hard if you never childed. And adulting is really, and parenting is adulting on steroids, right? That's what
Right.
parenting is. I am the adult now and I'm going to adult the world for you. But hard doesn't mean bad. I think
Mhm,
somehow that's the big difference that this generation got, that somehow hard is bad. Hard is just hard.
mm, mhm,
Nothing worthwhile in the world ever came other than through hard work and effort. The hard things are meant to be hard, but that doesn't mean they're bad, right?
mhm.
So,
So you think that we expect things to be just
we
easy?
expect it to be easy and joyful. It's going to be
Mhm,
hard and
mhm,
valuable and beautiful and worthwhile, right? But it's not necessarily going to be easy in the moment. And also,
mhm.
you're not gonna see your progress right away, right? You're gonna see your progress in the patterns, like, "Wow, it's been a few weeks and I haven't yelled." Right? You're not gonna suddenly like, no bells are ringing from on high saying like, "Ding, ding, 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 you didn't yell just now," right? It's like a
Mhm,
few weeks later, you're like, "Wow, I got through that entire midwinter break with my kids and we did not have one fight."
mhm,
It's that kind of thing where the progress sneaks up on you, so you don't necessarily see it. And I think also this is a generation that pays more attention to our parenting, our emotional well-being, how things feel more than ever before. So we are constantly taking our temperature, right?
mhm,
We're not just keeping on and carrying on, which was the previous generation. We are like, wait, am I doing it right? Wait, should it be feeling this hard? But yeah, parenting's supposed to be hard. It's not meant to
hmm,
be easy. Nothing worthwhile
mhm.
is ever easy.